His season has been over 10 weeks and the bullpen is still endangering the Rangers. In this case, we mean every word of that sentence quite literally. On Tuesday, the Rangers announced the latest word calamity to befall one of their pitchers. It puts Derek Holland dripping over his dog to shame. Now, the leader involves Martin Perez and the bull. Perez, a part-time off-season rancher, underwent surgery Monday to replace the radial head in his right, non-pitching, elbow after an incident with the bull in Venezuela. General manager Jon Daniels, who between Manoder's horses and Perez's bulls has dealt with far too many stories involving livestock over the past 12 months for a guy who grew up in Queens, tried his best to explain what happened to Perez. Apparently, while Perez was in a retaining pen with the bull, the animal moved in a startling manner. Perez fell and suffered a break. Hey, at least he wasn't gored, too. After flying to Dallas and being examined, it was determined that rather than repairing the fracture with the metal plate and screws, replacing the knobby head of the radius bone with an artificial device would be more efficient. Since the injury did not involve his throwing arm, Perez can begin a throwing program in about 3 to 4 weeks. Daniels said the team expects him to miss the first couple of weeks of the season, if not all of April. But we are talking about weeks, not months, Daniels said of the expectation of missing regular season playing time. While activities such as participating in a rodeo and horse racing are not permitted under the standard player's contract, Daniels said the Rangers had no intention of attempting to void Perez's contract. Any amount of missed time is critical for the Rangers, who are painfully thin in the rotation and who appear to be betting on help rather than performance. Perez was the one guy in whom the Rangers could have real optimism about. He finished 2017 A2 with a 3.71 ERA over his last 11 starts and put together his second consecutive season of more than 180 innings. Perhaps only a freak injury in which his non-pitching hand was caught in a hotel door and forced him to miss 10 days kept him from reaching 200 innings. On top of that, Perez, who turns 27 on April 4, is expected to be the youngest member of the rotation, suggesting the most growth potential. He was to be joined in the rotation by Cole Hamels, coming off the worst full season of his major league career and moving toward his mid-30s, Matt Moore, who had the highest ERA, 5.52, among qualifying starters in the majors last year, Doug Fister, who pitched just 90 innings in the majors last year, and either Mike Minor or Matt Bush, both of whom were relievers in 2017. And while Daniels acknowledged the club will continue to look for more starting pitching, it apparently won't include Yu Darvish. A day after the Chicago Cubs met with Darvish in Dallas, Daniels said the Rangers have no plans to meet with the free agent. Nor should they be expected to get involved with Jake Arrieta, Alex Cobb or Lance Lynn. If nothing had happened to Martin, we'd still be looking for starters and depth options, Daniels said. But we've been pretty consistent in what we've said about the top of the market. Nothing has changed on our intentions since day one. They did re-sign Austin Bybensturks to a minor league contract on Tuesday. Nothing much has changed in the status of the Rangers pitching staff this offseason, either. The Rangers have swapped out reclamation projects, Moore and Fister, for two others, Andrew Cashner and Tyson Ross. They have no real fill-in for the departure of Darvish. From this, they will try to cobble together a group to improve off the 4.66 ERA that ranked 8th among all starting rotations last year. The four AL teams to win at least one playoff game last season all had rotation ERAs of 4.06 or lower. This is to say nothing of the bullpen, which made a mess of the club's playoff chances last year with 21 blown saves and an AL-worst 58.0 save percentage. There are some things that could go right for the Rangers' reconstituted 2018 pitching staff. If they all do, it might make a difference in the wild card or division standings. Chances are, some things, but not all, will improve. As they stand right now, it puts them on the cusp of a world of trouble. And that's no bull.